G'day and welcome to another edition of In the Sheds, where we're taking a look at round 3 of the Group 9 Rugby League competition. What a weekend of footy we just witnessed in round 2. It's set to be even bigger this weekend. One key matchup we're going to take a look at today is Brothers taking on South City at McDonald's Park Saturday evening. And today we are joined in the studio by South City fullback Scott Bowden. Scott, welcome to In the Sheds, mate. Last week, round 1, I guess, hit out for South City after the bye in round 1 of the competition. Cootamundra, they put up a very tough challenge, didn't they?
Yeah, they came out firing, sort of got us on the back foot a bit, and took us a while to sort of get into the game, I guess. Our first full game for the year. A bit of a slow start, but kicked in gear after half time and came home with it.
Down 20-6 at half time. What was sort of said at half time to get you firing in that second 40?
Yeah, didn't really panic, sort of thing. We knew we had a lot of improvement in our game, just because of the sketchy first half we had, I guess, and we just went back to the basics, completed our sets, a bit more talk around the halves and that sort of thing, and and put the points on the board. Yep. A
new halves combination this year for the Bulls. Rose and Morris seemed to combine pretty well in game 1.
Yeah, it was a bit of a slow start again. The whole team started slow, but kicked into gear again and got a few plays working well that we worked on in the off season. They clicked towards the end. It's our first game together, so it was it's good. It's a good feeling towards the end of the game when things were going good for us.
Now, of course, this weekend you take on Brothers. They played Albury in Albury last week and really put it to them. They were actually leading at half time and they played pretty strong.
A bit of a different result from last year. They went down there and got a cricket score put on them. So it was a good effort from them. I haven't seen any of them play. Yeah, obviously we played Albury in the pre-season final, and they were strong again. So it was a good effort. To get close to Albury down there, it's always tough.
Conditions probably a little bit different this week, playing at 5:30 at McDonald's Park. Do you think it will challenge a little bit more?
It might be a bit dewier, but I mean that's the time we train. We train 6 o'clock during the week, so I mean it'll just be a bit of excitement having a night game under lights. But I don't think the conditions will come into it too much.
Now, of course, the Group 9 representative side has been named, or the squad anyway. It's a squad of 20 players. What do you make of the squad so far?
Yeah, it's a strong-looking squad. There's plenty of halves and a couple of new faces in there. Jeremy Smith and Jade Williams from outside the group have come in, as well as Sean Ainscough from overseas as well. So I mean, plenty of new faces, a couple of old ones as well. So hopefully we can. Go a bit better than last year and go deep into the country championships. Now,
Albury fullback Ben Jeffrey, there is question marks over him with a hamstring injury, so your role may change. You might be moving into the fullback role if needed.
Yeah, I've heard he pulled a bit sore after last weekend's game, so I'll have to wait and see what they say at training tonight. Possibility of shifting to fullback. I don't know what they're doing with the team anyway. Last year he played in the centres and I played at fullback anyway, so. Wait and see what happens at training, what news is there.
Now we'll take a look at some of the other games in round 3. Cootamundra and Gundagai will clash in Cootamundra, Fisher Park. Gundagai coming off a great win over Tumut.
I mean Gundagai got beat first round off Albury, but it was a strong game, and then had a strong win again last week. So I mean they always travel pretty well, but Cootamundra at home's always tough to beat as well.
And of course, they showed that they can put it towards the best when they played against you guys last week.
Absolutely, yeah. They had a good win round 1 as well at home. So it'll be a good tough game.
Temora and Albury, this one, I think everyone's excited to watch this one to see where the Dragons are really at. They're 2 from 2 to start the season. Albury will travel to Nixon Park to take them on.
Yeah, it's a long drive for Albury up there, but I think depending on whether Benny Jeffrey plays or not, I think they should roll them up there as well. Yeah.
Jade Williams really stood out for Junee last week. They take on Tumbarumba at Laurie Daly Oval. Should be another pretty good match. Yeah,
there's a couple of new names playing there with Sweeney and a couple of new faces at Tumba, as well as a couple of new young ones at Junee as well. So that'll be an interesting game to see how the new players to the group go.
And McDonald's Park will get a second hit out on the weekend, Sunday afternoon. Kangaroos up against Young.
That's Young's. They're going to be a different team from last year. Obviously, they made the finals last year, lost a few key players. So I'm not too sure how they're going so far, and Roos are a good young team, so I think that'll be another close game.
Now, Scott, a set of 6 is easy to complete on the footy field. We're going to try you here in the studio, though, with our own set of 6. So 6 questions, you can answer them how you want, and remember, you've got control, mate, so anyone that you want to bag out your team, feel free to. The first one is the team joker at the South City Bulls. Anyone that's a bit of a joker?
I guess that'd be Scummy Mabry. Pete Mabry's a bit of a joker, likes hiding things, taking things, and yeah, probably say Pete, yeah.
A ladies' man, any ladies' man there?
Oh, yeah, it'd be one or two, but we're not dobbing any of the people who have got girlfriends or wives, but probably Corey Hubbard, I'd say.
The strongest at the club, do you ever have weight sessions? Anyone prove how strong they are?
No, we don't really do weights at the team, but I'd have to throw Kieran Shorf's name into the hat there. He's a big, strong fellow, yeah.
Sean Ainscough, he's a new recruit from the UK. I've interviewed him quite a few times. Is it just me, or do you guys find it hard to understand Shawnee as well?
Yeah, mumbles. No, he's all right. We had a few problems out a couple of years ago, so people are sort of starting to get used to it. But if he slows down and you can sort of know what he's talking about, it's not too bad. Yeah.
What's the main goal for the season for the South City Bulls?
We set a few goals. One of them is to remain undefeated at home at Harris Park. Build a bit of a fortress there, and obviously our defence. Like, we've got plenty of points in us, but we just work on our defence. And
the last one, if you're down to your last $10, what would you spend it on?
I'd probably a bit of a multi, let it ride all weekend, and a bit of excitement for my weekend, the last $10.
Sounds like a pretty exciting way to spend the last 10. Scott Bowden, thanks for joining us, mate. Good luck against Brothers this weekend.
Worries.
That has been In the Sheds. We're heading into round 3 of the Group 9 Rugby League. Make sure you get out there and support your local team. Check out the latest for round 4 of the Group 9 at the Group 9 webpage.